So two things. First off, much appreciated to Bastion, who sent a gift. Very kind of you, sir. Most kind indeed. I believe it was the battle pass because I suddenly appeared. So it looks like I got Sonic. Much appreciated there. But we got a problem because as you can see, there is some color weirdness. And I don't know what is going on. So I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to plug it back in. So I will be right back. Greetings there, not so FBI. Be right back. There we go. That seems to have fixed the problem. That's a first. I've not experienced that before. Not experienced that before. What's your mic brand? Well, this is a very sophisticated mic. High quality, top of the line. Spent a fortune for it. Either that or it was on sale. This is a Q2U. Overall, I've been very happy with it, a lot more so than the Yeti mic that I was using last year. That was on its last legs. This one has fared better, still has a couple of problems, which is, I got it, it was on sale, so I got it for I think it was $60, $70, which is actually pretty decent. Most mics like this cost like between $100 and $200. Gotta go fast. Are we equipping Sonic here? Right now I can't get the other ones here. Level up to claim reward. Okay, that can be done. But in the meantime, ooh. You got the Bastion character. I like that guy. That's a good one. Right, going back here. What? That's not Sonic. We got a problem. We got a problem. Okay, let's go to locker. Claim all. Oh boy. I should have probably looked at all that stuff first. Okay, that is now working. Excellent. Ooh, there's variations in its style. Oh, Supersonic. No, we like the traditional blue Sonic. That's my favorite. And let's change his back bling here. Let's go with nothing for the time being. No, let's add something. What do we want to add here? How about one of the tried and trues? Let's go with something very generic. Backpack. Here we go. One of my favorite ones. Boy, this is glitching quite a bit. Okay, let's change this. We want to give him, for the time being, not claws. What do we want? Well, everything decided to stop on me for a moment. It looks like we're back. Not entirely sure what that was. Normally that glitch happens closer to midnight. So Not sure what was happening there. Okay, let's take a look at this here. What do we got? It is a PD200X. PD. Oh yeah, yep. I've seen this before. Oh yeah, yes. Standard podcasting type mic. Yep, said the stream ended. That is because of the Alaska problem of during a late evening, normally around midnight, there's a glitch that takes place. This one happened a little bit earlier than typically would occur. Around midnight to 1 o'clock, it's like all the internet gets like glitched. And I think that was what was happening. So it should be better. Happens with you. Yeah, it happens all the time, actually. It usually happens once a stream. And I don't know why. And it's usually around midnight. But this one is way earlier than what typically happens, so that's why I'm a little perplexed as to what was going on there. So, mysteries. Indeed, mysteries. Okay, I'm pulling up the Rumble side just because I don't want to have notifications get glitched like it happened in the past, and then we're going to dive on into the round here. Okay, let's go back here and just go with the solo for the time being. Ooh, wait a minute. Bring your Sprite from the... Ooh, okay. Jonesy Sprite. Health and Shield. Well, it's definitely got to be this one. Let's go. $200 a month and this bad service. Hey, they exploit us over here in the U.S., especially up here in Alaska. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Anyway, it's an unfortunate thing. Because when you are... the U.S. sucks. I would never visit. I will say, having traveled many places around the world, I can definitely say beyond a shadow of a doubt that we here in the U.S. don't get as good of services as our companies claim that we do. Our internet's pretty bad. But there is one thing that we do get that is better than most places in the world, and that's things like water or things like meat. A lot of meat over here is really good quality. Now, you could have a lot of really trashy stuff too, but there's a lot of really good quality stuff over here. The only place that does it better is Japan. Not the water, though. Drat, we're sorry. Server connection fail. Okay. Try that again. Okay. This could be a bigger problem than I was expecting. That is most unfortunate. I may have to restart the game. Thankfully, yeah, I am going to have to restart the game. Thankfully, I have the ability to restart it on this end because I'm on a two-system stream. And trying to correct this is not too bad. All right, so we're going to try this, and if this doesn't work, we restart that PC, and I will just, keep you entertained with nonsensical stories. But one thing I will say, with everywhere, you're going to have its pros and cons. Over here in America, it is getting wildly expensive, and it's only going to get worse. I am certain of that. Question is, how bad and how fast? Will we see a turnaround? I doubt it. I got a sneaking suspicion that we're in a phase of a spiral that's going to be very hard to pull out of. What does it look like on the other side? Nobody knows. But I will say this. We have the ability to still press on or to basically cave to the concerns. There's a lot of people that have become doomsdayers, blackpilling, And I got to say, it's kind of easy to end up in there. I myself find myself getting a little black pilled at times. But I will say this. When you are dealing with discouragement, the best thing that you can do is find other people you are being discouraged, that are discouraged, and work through it together. I have seen a lot of people kind of hit rock bottom. And when they don't have folks, it gets very hard to climb back out. Okay, everything seems to still be glitching a little bit because the character is, not updated. I can only guess that it's going to be corrected once I go in. Look at the locker. Yep, it's still that. But anyway, you have to learn to live with the things that happen along the way. Things like prices. Prices are going to keep getting more expensive. There's a lot of things that are currently cheap that have started to enter that maybe you don't need category. There's a lot of things that are in the you don't really need category that have become unattainable. So, for example, once upon a time, you used to be able to get a full meal for about $3, $3.50 when I was a kid. And take that into some consideration. That was not that long ago. I mean, yes, I'm getting into middle-aged years, but childhood was not technically all that far away compared to what it was like for my parents' generation when they were growing up. They saw prices go up not nearly as much as they have now because it went from $3.50 to, close to 15, maybe more depending on your area. So when I see these things happening, there's a very easy solution to kind of start avoiding some of those problems. It's something as simple as choosing not to buy. Choosing to avoid the extra costs is super important. I would not have gotten this mic if it wasn't on sale. I wouldn't have gotten my PC if it wasn't on sale. And I'm not going to be swapping things out anytime soon until there's a very good sale and I can justify the price increase. The cost of improving the gear. Come on with me, Commando Dog. Ooh, interesting shotgun here. Improvement. Oh, his head is hard to look through. That's going to be a problem. Well, we'll experiment along the way. Okay, wait a second. So, ooh, there's a score. Wonder what that does. Sounds like a bot. Yeah, level that up. And we'll level up this way as well. Okay, so that is kind of a universal score. Good to know. But it's not all bad, like I was saying earlier. The cost is you pay for it in some ways, and in other ways you benefit. And one of the things that we benefit from over here in the US is we usually have a lot of different options. There's some places in this world where you have like one or two options and that's it. We usually have a great plethora of things to choose from. Now, that being said, we do not rank in the top nations for availability of items or a variety of stuff. I would say we're probably in mid-tier. But I'd probably say the biggest complaint I have is just the prices. I think a lot of companies are gouging us here in the US because they know that they can. There was a story I remember hearing about when I was learning about the gold rush. And during the gold rush, it wasn't the people that were making that were digging the gold that actually made the money. It was actually the people who were selling the food. It was the people that were selling the tools. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's it? Ah, phooey. Ooh. Is that related to this weapon? Yeah, it is. Nice. I like that little jump there. So anyway, gouging. I saw this a while back. I was talking with somebody who was mentioning about the things that they could get over in their country, and I thought, that's amazingly cheap. And it turns out that the company was increasing the price for us and lowering it for the others because they knew that they could make their money back with they could make their money back with the Americans, and the rest of the world could kind of benefit from that. It was a Chinese company that was doing that, and it was very frustrating. Oof, just like that, they got pummeled. That was unfortunate. But I remember seeing that and thinking, they know what they're doing. They're intentionally trying to break the spirit of people here in the US in many ways. That only happens, that only works if you allow yourself to be broken. Oh, wait, just a second. We got a little question here. We want to hear from you. Do you feel the following vehicle is too weak, just right, or too strong? The Victory Whiplash sports car. I have no idea what you're talking about, so I will say it is too weak. I've not seen that, so obviously. How do you feel about the health of the following vehicle? Too low. In your games, is your chance of finding the following vehicle too low, just right, or too high? Too low. This is so helpful. Overall, how do you feel about the following vehicle in Fortnite Battle Royale? Very negative. Whoa, that survey was totally helpful. Or, in other words, not helpful at all. So imagine that you are a company and you want to compete in the global market. And you take your product over to, let's say, you take it over to Sweden or Norway. Norway is a better one. And you realize that the Norwegian people will spend almost $100 for a pizza. And then you go down to Brazil and you realize they will pay at max about $2. Well, if you want to sell your product in Brazil, you're going to have to lower it. And if you want to make a whole lot of money in Norway, you want to increase the prices. The amount of money it takes to actually create a pizza is actually pretty low. It's not labor that you necessarily have to worry about, nor the material. It's usually the location that's the most expensive, trying to get everything there. Transportation, building. Labor is kind of, dependent on the region and with the prices as well. But even so, when I was working at Little Caesars back in 2008, bad cough. It cost $0.25 to make a pizza, and they sold it for about $5 on average. Yeah. So $0.25 to make a pizza. Now, for them, they were able to pay people very low wages, and they made a lot of money every single day. Now, across the country, it still costs them about $0.25. And what I've noticed is that a lot of the times, the adjustments really won't happen here in the US, but they will happen elsewhere. And they're already making a lot of money here. But then they look overseas and are like, hey, we'll just make a little bit of money. Then they'll offset it with back here in the US. And that's something I do get a little frustrated at. So when I see internet prices, I think about that. Yeesh. Capcom has given Mega Man a weird redesign. What are you talking about? This guy looks amazing. Obviously, this is a much better option than your normal Mega Man. Anyway, how you doing, Scutless? What have you been up to? Hey, greetings there, West. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, it goes from the top down. Wait, how do we do this? Wait a second. Oh, no, wait a minute. Enter cheat code. I'm pressing the arrows, or am I looking at this from the wrong direction? Oh, I am looking at this from the wrong direction. Okay, I gotta look at it like this. Here we go. Wow, that was so helpful. Hail, I just got done with Mark D with a C and Lady V and the Mandalorian, and just moved all my stuff back upstairs. Can't play on stream with everyone tonight. With everyone sleeping. We'll play next time. Well, thanks for coming by all the same, Wes, and hope you have a pleasant evening. Greetings there, Bastion. By the way, thank you, Bastion. I saw the gift for this, and of course, it is much appreciated. Very kind, sir. Have to follow the arrows. The code is down, left, right, and left. Yep. See, I was messing that one up quite badly there. I was looking at it from the wrong angle. Didn't help that there was no, big arrow to tell me which direction it was. I had to look for a little tiny thin line, which obviously is very obvious, but I can complain about it for the sake of it. I like this item. I don't know if I will. There we go, boots. But I don't know if I would say it's a good one. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? Hold the spin. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we hold in air. Ho ho! Question is, can you attack people with this? How long does it last? Oh, okay, I see the little bar on the side. Ooh, a little Sonic sprite. Yes, I will take that. Flare gun. Always like a good flare gun. Seeing Sonic with a gun makes me think of where he wouldn't be caught dead with a gun. Oh, yeah. Yep. I was always a big Sonic fan when I was growing up, but it wasn't really a show or a game that I could really do. I couldn't even do Mario. We didn't have access to such games. And then we were overseas when there was the opportunity to kind of watch it on the TV or whatnot, so we were just limited to whatever the military allowed us to see. And usually they would choose popular cartoons, but not the ones that you kind of would want to see. But yeah, Sonic was like that character that you knew existed, and you knew it was a cultural sensation, but you never got a chance. Oh, there we go. There's another Sonic. But I'm the real Sonic. Get out of here, you imposter. Yeah, get pummeled. We got tails. Yeah. Wait, I got 2 tails. Literally 2. Of course you got 2 tails. Okay, let's get you guys out of here. And another Sonic. Wow, I'm lucky. 2 Sonics and 2 tails. But yeah, I remember seeing this character on TV shows, on like commercials and whatnot. But I only got to see like 2 episodes ever. Ah, we got the Bastion here. By the way, folks, just a reminder, we're experimenting with Discord levels. And so, if you got ideas for what you kind of want to see with that, I am all ears right now. Oh, I couldn't put him in there. Too late. All right, I want to carry Tails with me. Where'd he go? Oh, I think it was probably a glitch that I saw. That might explain why I couldn't pick him up. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Grab that on the way out. Which one do I want to surrender? Yeah, we'll do this for the time being. But yeah, so if you got ideas for what to do with levels, looking for ideas. All right, well, this guy's a little hard to control here. But I can see this is going to be fun. Okay, so you can't destroy things when you're colliding with it. Not like a normal Sonic could. You know, there is something I would also like to try and do. Ooh, the emerald. Something I want to try and do moving forward. I've been thinking about this for a while, but I need to try and have some specialty streams. Let me in. Give me that emerald. Fine, I'm out. So, for example, we used to do a lot of things in relation to movie reviews and whatnot. Those kind of took a back seat for a while, and I want to try and get into doing some of that again. And part of that is inspired because of the Dadman streams in relation to the Star Wars and the death of storytelling. Whoop. That was not very smart of you. Don't mess with the hedgehog with a giant minigun. Obviously. Energy is low. Oof. But so doing film reviews could be interesting, but that's also a pretty common thing. So it's not like I would be like it's a must do. Oh, I like that. I messed that one up. But something else I've also been thinking about is trying to do some streams with other streamers, doing some collabs, because many people have reached out to me in the past, and I've not really done a collaboration with anybody else. Uh-oh. Oof. I don't know what those collaborations would be, though. I've been debating that. All right, let's go get the Bastion. Let's also open up the Discord for that. Return to lobby. Okay, come on, Discord. Open up. Why are you not cooperating with me? I've noticed that Windows 11 has been having a couple of glitches like this. It is an app that works out just fine, or some sort of software, and then it just glitches. Hey, greetings there, old man Boone. How are you doing? It has been a while. And what have you been up to in the last couple of months? Come on, Discord. Okay. Maybe it's just opened up in the background. There we go. Greetings there, Bastion. Can you hear me? Apparently not. Oh.
Hello. I can't hear you if you're talking right now.
I got it. Okay, that should be working now. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right, there we go. Real professional over here. I forgot to plug in the cable. Golly. So anyway, how are you doing, Bastion?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the season.
Indeed.
I guess before we start the game, one of the tabs called Overwrite. If you go in there, it shows the sprites, but then there's a second option for loot hacks. That's where you can spend sprites to allow certain items to be in the loot pool.
Oh, now that's interesting. Ooh, that could be fun. I'm going to think about those. I'm going to look on what other people are doing before making a decision, but that's good to know.
Yeah, well, when you extract a lot of sprites, and you can just upgrade them all. But these items are reset in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Okay, good to know. Boone mentions lots of work, mostly. I've been doing a lot more freelance. How's the gaming going? Well, it's we're just getting started with the new stuff. I've been working on a lot of side projects, and they've not been nearly as successful as I would have liked them to have been this summer. Isn't that what happens when you suddenly have a whole bunch of free time? And then you start doing the projects, and things just, poof, go up in smoke. And it's like, well, that was a waste of time, but it's going to happen. And hopefully that means that when I come around to December, that will probably go a little bit better. Hopefully. We'll see. But it's good you're able to find the freelance. That is definitely something that seems to be a lot harder to get these days. So, Tails, when it says that you can now hover, what do you have to do to activate that?
You just press the spacebar while you're jumping. It's like a double jump. You hover just a little bit up, but after a while, he starts uh, going down, just like the games.
Oh, okay. So like right now when I probably because we're on this island right now and I can't test it out, but I'll have to give it a shot on the main island.
Okay.
Guess we'll
Oh, I forgot about something. It somehow escaped me and SPD Girl, but the Bad Cave was under Wonky Land, and we forgot to tell you the whole season.
Oh.
I don't think it's there anymore.
Well. Oh well.
I just never went there, so I just forgot about it.
Well, you know, you're going to miss things like that. And that's going to happen. The fact that I get to see as much of this game as I do is usually because you all are giving me tips and tricks about it. Otherwise, I would never have seen a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tetris.
Yeah, so the Tetris blocks, when they fall down and complete a row, it heals 100 for you. And the leftover Tetris blocks, you can destroy them and get more health.
Ah. Boone mentions, I feel ya, always frustrating when projects don't pan out. As a cliche as the expression. Yep. At least you gain the experience and the insight from the projects. Normally, yes. This time around, not nearly as much as I would have liked. Because, yes, I do agree. Many times you're just learning along the way, and that's good enough. Unfortunately, a lot of the projects I ended up... like, there was days that I would just be looking at almost a blank canvas, you could say. Like, I can't figure it out. Sometimes it actually did work out. But, yeah, most of the time it was a lot of just waiting for things to pan out. What was that?
I'm just fighting a bot.
Ah, okay. Well, I like this, that Tails, you know, is pretty effective on his assist there.
And you get a psychic from the battle pass.
Watch out for your back, buddy. Watch out for your front.
Oh, another option in the overwrite tab. On the right of the sprite tab, there's a game score tab, and it shows everyone's game score, your friends' game scores with the bit shotgun.
Ah, indeed. Did you ever go to arcades at theme parks or carnivals?
Never full on art. Well, so, I have gone to Chuck E. Cheese actually. So that's the closest thing. Apart from that, there have been other restaurants that had like 2 or 3 arcade machines, and that's about it.
Ah. Yeah, when I was young, I would go to Chuck E. Cheese, and that was very memorable. But recently, I've been to also, Dave and Buster's or whatnot, and I can say it's an interesting experience. I won't say that it's nearly as memorable as the old Chuck E. Cheese was, at least to my experience as a kid. But it still was memorable. It still is a memorable sort of experience, and I see why so many people like it.
Well, I think I've only seen the animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese once, and that was a couple years ago, right before they discontinued it.
That was a sad moment to have the animatronics taken away.
And it was the same Chuck E. Cheese I went for before when I was very young for my birthdays, and they didn't have those animatronics. They just had the people in costumes. So just kind of surprising for me to see it once before it's gone forever.
Okay, so what is this Tetris thing supposed to do? Is it just a wall?
It's just a wall that heals you once it completes its
Oh,
score, I guess.
that's.
I guess you can use it
I
for
will say
cover.
it's a little odd. Whoa. That's right. Stop attacking people at the fairgrounds. When I was,
I'm sure there's people or videos that do that.
one of the.
That people.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I'm sure there's people that go out of their way to look up carnival fights.
Yes, there is. Boone mentions we didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese. We had regional competitor Billy Bob's Fun Emporium. You know, I remember hearing about that. I don't think I actually know what that looks like though, but I do remember actually hearing about that on a documentary of themed restaurants. I don't think we realize just how absolutely incredible the efforts to make Chuck E. Cheese were. The guy that made Chuck E. Cheese,
The whole team here. Oh, well, 2 people there, a team.
Oof. I probably should have veered away. I swapped my weapon. I realized, I should probably be back in my Sonic mode to jump in, grab the card, and get out. But
You can still attack when you're in the Sonic mode. You do a lock-on attack in the air.
Okay. I gotta get myself some more water. Be right back, folks. So I'll go back to the lobby and press ready up, and I will go do that. It is a warm night. It looks like there's an audio glitch that took place while I was away. Had an error that appeared on the PC. Hey, greetings there, Riker. How are you doing tonight? Not to hammer it in, but I remember correctly you use Restream. You can use... I'm going to mispronounce that thing. The Vaughn stream key in Restream's dashboard, and stream on Vaughn as well if you have an option slot. That is actually something that I can do. I have to look into that this weekend, but I will definitely be sure to give that a try there, Riker. Absolutely. I'll get an account set up and give that a go. Uh-oh. All right. Bastion's down.
Lag kind of got me messed that up. And right over there.
Okie dokie.
I'll be in this bush.
Sounds good. Coming for you. All right, get up, man. Get back on your feet. Hey, greetings there, Jess. What do you think of the season so far? It is, as with every season, going to take a little bit of getting used to for the new dynamics. But I like the fact that there is speed. I wish that the Sonic mode would, be a little bit faster. But it'll take me a little bit to get used to it.
I think they saw your streams of you using airbending and realized they probably needed further limited.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we can't have this guy going all over the place. Yeah, because I'm totally impacting the Fortnite game mechanics. I mean, like to think that I can do that. All right, the guy's coming for you. He sees you. He's coming up behind you. He's about to shoot you in the back. Yep, he's shooting you in the back. I realized I didn't get my Sprite for my back. Oh well. I'm not sure if it's better than other streaming sites that you use, but you'll be the only video game streamer on Vaughn, so you'll automatically be #1. Which, by the way, I used to be #1 on Rumble. Back before it started becoming a pay-to-win sort of platform. Oh, golly. Rumble has been such an absolute disappointment. It's so very unfortunate. They had so much potential. They had so many backers. And then they looked at all of what they had and they said, do we really want to make this for the people? Nah. Yeah, get him. Oh, I forgot you can charge that up.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I love how when you jump up in the air, that legs like kick apart like that. It's so stupid.
It's supposed to be a reference to how Mega Man jumps in the game.
I was going to say, it looks like the old sprite animations or whatever it was that they were doing back in the day. Have you tried the Sonic items? I have indeed, and like Bastion mentioned, they've nerfed them.
Well, they didn't nerf them, but they realized there needed to be a limit.
Yeah, they need limit like everything. I hate it whenever they put limits on stuff like that.
Well, if you think about bullets, there's a limited amount of bullets, so it's in line.
Sonic Sprite makes you run faster, if I remember right. Good to know, because I know that Tails allows you to float in the air, which actually was quite beneficial. It's kind of like the balloons, honestly, so I kind of like that. Just need a bazooka to go along with that. With that strategy. A streaming site.
There are games with RPGs, so there might be a bazooka later on.
Yeah, that's what we want. A streaming site using pay to win and botting views? Say it isn't so, says Riker. I know, isn't that amazing? They're like, we want to be like everyone else. I don't know why I'm stuck in like this announcer voice mode, but anyway, it's been pretty easy for me to do as of late. But yeah, when Rumble started doing stuff, I got in like really early on because I was part of the YouTuber group, and I was kind of pushed to say like, we're going to try and make this work, and a lot of effort was put into trying to make it so that Rumble would have a pretty good presence of some brand new streamers that have never been seen before. And then shortly thereafter,
someone did a hack.
Shortly thereafter, everything started to turn for the worst, and now it's a shell of what it was supposed to be. So you were saying, Bastion, so somebody activated a hack?
Yes, yeah, over where you can see the thing where it shows the game cartridge.
Oh yeah.
When you get, they're online, because if you find a place when it's offline, you can't activate it. But when it's online, you have a choice from 3 options. And that one just makes it so it works for everyone. So everyone gets a higher chance of getting purple or gold loot from chests now.
That's what I need.
I guess the most popular one right now is the Sonic Speed. When you're running, you do Sonic's animation, and after you run for a certain amount of time, you run faster, and then you can run on water.
I like that. Oh, that's a giant video card up there or something like that. Oh, I'm stuck. Here we go.
Yes, this whole place is basically a PC.
Kind of reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph. Being cartridges going down.
The first one. The second one, I watched it once and I forgot about it.
Oh, the second Wreck-It Ralph was awful. Like, yeah, of movies that I've seen, that was one of my least favorite animations of all time. It was so utterly bad, and it could have been great. That one angered me so much when I watched it. It was one of the few ones where I watched it and I was like, I wanted to turn it off so badly, but I stuck with it and just regretted it.
Yeah, they needed some internet experts for that.
Yeah.
He's flying in. They're flying away. Flying on top.
Uh-oh. I'm down. Run. Wes mentions, yeah, the Mega Man gun would fire forever. Yesterday, not anymore. Now it has an ammo count.
Sean registering for that guy.
Yeah. Rumble was good when you first went there. You were getting some new folks that were showing up. Yeah, and then it all started to peter out because as we theorize, or at least those of us who were around during that time frame, that there might have been some reasons why that happened. I kind of got a little bit of confirmation that it wasn't exactly like that, but it was something where they were leaning into that pay-to-win strategy. And so if you had not shown them loyalty, they would start to limit your reach. Now, granted, not a lot of people are going over there for streams like this anyway. They want things that are going to be, a bit more high energy. They want things that are going to be political. And one of the things that we definitely don't do around here is lean into trying to make political rants. Now, that being said, like I've said before, we talk about anything and everything, but it has to be done with, a level of civility. It has to be about, trying to look beyond just the temporary problems here and look to the kind of like the further reaching moral and spiritual aspects of it. So Rumble, though, there was a notice that went out in which they mentioned that, hey, if you really want to succeed, lean heavy into the politics stuff. Well, if I was to do that, I would go against kind of some of the things that Rumble has been mentioning about or wants to have promoted. And that's because I'm very much, I'm somebody that is on the right, but I'm more center right in terms of some of my views, some of them. And that apparently was already causing a couple of problems. I went over there and I mentioned like one political thing, and we had a bunch of problems with that stream, to the point of where I actually deleted that stream because it was such a big problem. And so that's why we'll still talk about this stuff, but I try not to lean into it too much, because if that happens on the Rumble side, I've seen what it can get like over there. But if you do want to find success, that's a very easy way to find it. Just lean heavy into that stuff. Did you dislike Wreck-It Ralph 2 more than Incredibles 2? It was worse than Incredibles 2. It was Incredibles 2. I have great issue with it because I really liked Incredibles 1. Incredibles 2 had a lot of problems, but it still had a couple of elements that were good. Wreck-It Ralph got worse and worse and worse the longer that the film went on. And when we reached the end, it was just made you want to get sick right then and there. Imagine this. Now, with Incredibles, they very much were demasculating Bob. I did not like that. Bob is like the epitome of what Disney should be doing with father figures. Somebody who finds his strength and comes to his family's protection. And in Incredibles 2, for the most part, he acts like the wife, and it's not good. It causes a lot of problems. But he still has good father traits. And so that's why I can still look at the film and say it was better than Wreck-It Ralph. Whereas Wreck-It Ralph was a deliberate effort to make Ralph kind of like the princess. And Penelope into the prince. There were some very blatant moments in that. And it angered me so much to see. Because here's this gigantic beast of a man in the video game world, and here he is basically being swept off his feet by this little waif of a character who is treating him poorly. Now, it had some funny moments, I will say that. Wreck-It Ralph 2 had very funny moments, but if it wasn't for those funny moments, they wouldn't have been able to get anyone to even watch the film, I think. Oh, never mind. It's wait, what is that? That character is not loading in correctly for me. I'm just seeing the default character. Interesting.
Okay. Well, I see it. It's a character from an indie game called Peak. You play with other people, and it has proximity chat, and you're basically these small guys that climb up mountains.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 was the worst movie, says Riker, but Incredibles 2 was more disappointing because the first one was so good. I agree with that. I agree with that a lot. Whereas Wreck-It Ralph, although I really liked Wreck-It Ralph, the original one, looking back on it, I don't like it as much because now I understand where they were going. And that makes it a lot harder. Whereas Incredibles, they was supposed to be a one and done. Like, when you listen to how they were planning it out, it was supposed to be a one and done film. That's what made that one so disappointing. Because that first one was great. Still is great. Still one of my favorite superhero films, period, because it's not a real superhero film. It's a family film. And you all know how much I very much lean into the importance of families. And so whenever I see that, I just get all the more appreciative of them doing that. Never watched Wreck-It Ralph. I heard the first half is a tremendous tribute to video games, but the second half is incredibly boring. You know, I can see that. When I saw Wreck-It Ralph, I was at college, and there was a lot of hype because of all the Easter eggs that they put into it. And so it had that going for it. So I saw it many times because the college had like all these movie nights that took place and people were watching it just kind of whenever. And so I actually saw Wreck-It Ralph quite a few times, and I can definitely say the second part is a little slow, but it does have some good moments that I very much appreciate. The first Wreck-It Ralph was good as well. Do you think Incredibles 3 will be good? Based upon how Incredibles 2 went and the direction that Disney has gone, sadly, no. They could make it good, but that would require a level of humility to take place at the company and a change in direction.
Let's see if we can put it in our own hat.
Bastion's a hacker.
You just go up to here and take one of the three. Let's see if I can deal with you.
All right, wonderful. Okay, apply the power loot or infinite stamina. Yeah, infinite stamina.
I mean, we already had infinite stamina with our pickaxes out, but we can now run with our gun.
I like speed. Yeah, infinite speed. Go faster.
We're saying that there might be some AI usage in the cartridge art, but
Ooh,
I can't.
look at that promotion, and I didn't even pay for it. The only thing that would make it better is if there was banjo music playing when it's going around like that. So Incredibles 3, here's the thing. You could do it pretty well if you once again lean into the family aspect of it. Show kids growing up. Show what it's like to try and navigate family dynamics as parents start to put responsibility onto kids. I don't think that's been done very well in movies. It's usually a fight that happens between the adults and their kids. It's not about handing the baton to them. I want to see that done respectfully and to show how it can be done well. If they can do that, I think that would be a great original take on a superhero sort of story. Actually, a good animation story as well. Yeah, get all those rings.
The Sonic rings give 1 bonus overguard or overshield.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so it's 56
yeah,
now.
So it gives 1 for each.
Oh no, there goes the coins. I'm in trouble. Oof, that didn't go so well. I heard something about Incredibles 3 is going to be nuance about good and evil, which honestly made me groan. I'm just giving clearly heroic heroes going up against brilliantly evil villains. I agree. Now, there's something I would like to add to that. Give it a moment. Incredibles had a great villain too. A lot of good quotes from Syndrome. Yep. Oof.
That's a good damage on him, but yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. So, let me, I want to address something, though, about villains in stories. Because, you know, I'm starting to understand there is, well, a couple of months ago, I remember I got to hear a story about some people that were truly evil. And they were relentless. They were moralists. They were so filled with an immense hatred of everyone that I thought, this is basically what you see in movies. A villain that disgusts you with how evil they are. But then I started hearing about how a lot of those people get started. And you know, it's actually pretty tragic. It doesn't give them a pass or anything. But I would say that there's actually some story elements that you can explore to show them as having some tragic elements. But you don't want to give them sympathy because they still choose their path. But I think it's good to know about how some of these people come about, because I'm afraid that a lot of people unintentionally push other folks down that path unknowingly. And I saw that happen with some parents and their kids. And that was a very sad thing, because the kids basically got pushed to doing some terrible things. And, well, in a way, they had an excuse. It was their parents that pushed them there. But at the same time, they embraced it. They made it their own. So while the push happened, they're the ones that embraced it. So I want to see kind of like, if they're going to show a tragic villain, that's the sort of approach I would do. But other ones where you're just trying to make them sympathetic, so you're like, oh, we got to help them. No, I'm not a fan of that. Hey, greetings there, Aaron. How are you doing? Things are going fine and dandy. Slowly getting the hang of this new update right now. And got some good progress on the 3D arm last night.
After this game, you could go check the battle pass, see what's in there.
Ooh, good idea. Get more themed with this Sonic character.
The block character is very customizable. Outside of it being you could customize it to look like certain characters from Fortnite. You can make it look like just a customizable person. Patterns on the shirt, what hairstyle.
Stop jumping, buddy. I feel like I need Peanut on the back of my character shouting, "Witness me."
No, he's not in the game anymore.
Good. I didn't want him around anyway. Also, at the same time, he became familiar.
Just realized that there's a Pac-Man cloud eating other smaller clouds.
Play Delta Force or whatever you have played. I think you said Bastion. So has Bastion ever played Delta Force? Says Aaron.
Sounds familiar, but I haven't really played any games outside of Fortnite or Warframe in a long time.
By the way, Riker, what time do you tend to? I saw that you have the channel that you shared. What time do you stream that? Just mentions that the Sprite Garden, you can have the peanut guy running around. Oh no!
I don't think he has any voice lines anymore.
No more. Witness me.
At least I don't think so.
What is his Warframe ID? We could play someday together, says Aaron. Maybe.
And maybe I'll share it on Jeff's server.
I messed up on that run there. I need to find myself some boots.
Right now there's a glitch where if you're down next to one of those pads, when you touch the pad, you just get up and start running again.
Yeah, that's what we want. Death can't keep us down.
To finally evade taxes.
Yeah, that reminds me of when I saw people that were, dealing with ambulances, and maybe you've seen those videos where the ambulance comes to pick them up on the ground, and suddenly they'll stand up and start pulling themselves out of the vehicle because they don't want the bill that comes with being in the ambulance. That would probably be me.
I don't think I've seen any of those videos, but I understand the attempt.
Yeah, it is. Those prices for that. It's like
I've heard about the prices being outrageous because of one guy. Apparently, he was flown by helicopter to one hospital, but because of complications, they had to fly him again with another helicopter to another hospital, and he was billed twice for it.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so when you get a new sprite, is it showing a little exclamation mark next to it if you don't have it?
I believe so.
That is so helpful. That's very helpful.
Yes.
I have a little bit of lag, so just be forewarned. Did you ever play any of the Sonic games?
I have a DS collection of the original Sonic games. I never completed it though, all of them. But they are fun.
One of
They're
my
just-
favorite movie intros was the Sonic Sega intro. It was very nostalgic to hear that.
Oh, you're so far away. Why did they have it?
I'm just trying to see how far I can run. See if I can, do this correctly. Yeah, there we go.
If you defeat Dr. Eggman, you get his boots. Sonic's boots.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, you get the golden gun from him as well, if I remember right.
Well, someone just tried to take me down.
Another way.
Okay, I'm coming back to you. I see the villain on the map. There we go, Eggman. Take this, you big
It's
chicken.
weird seeing him. It's weird seeing him ride his flying car in
Yeah. Oh,
appropriate size.
Stand by.
Sonic's like,
Earthquake. I gotta. That was decent. I gotta be wary because when you feel that there's a chance that a stronger one is coming, and so you just gotta keep yourself ready to bolt
I
if
didn't
you
know you
need
go
to.
up walls with the Sonic. Nothing personal.
Oh, messed that one up. Oof. All right, I think the earthquake probably is not going to continue. That felt like it was probably a 4, maybe a 3.5. It was a very short one, thankfully. I'm going to pull up my reference. My chart that is a live feed of Alaska earthquakes. Earthquakes today. Okay.
You rarely get earthquakes here in Arizona, but I remember the last time we had an earthquake, I was on my chair and it felt like someone was just rocking my chair back and forth, and I thought it was one of my siblings doing it, so I was getting a bit annoyed. I turned around and realized it was an earthquake.
Earthquakes technically can happen anywhere around the world, but of course much more common around areas like along the Ring of Fire or other fault lines. But fault lines can appear out of nowhere. One of the most terrifying fault lines I've ever heard about was actually in Missouri. It was when the river opened up and it snapped shut. It was a terrifying experience. It was documented back in the 1800s. And thankfully, not many people, I don't know if anyone died during that one, but the people that witnessed it described it. They drew an image of what it looked like, and it was freaky. I hope I never have to see an earthquake like that. But I have experienced really strong earthquakes before, and I know that they happen right nearby. For those that don't know, I did have lived through the 2018 7.4 earthquake. They tried to downgrade it. I'm more sold on that it was a 7.4 because I have experienced a 6.5, and this thing was so much stronger. Way more than just 0.5. So That's what makes me think about that. And by the way, it gets exponentially stronger. So it's not like, oh, it's like twice as strong from like 3 to 6. It's like something like 12 times stronger, or something along those lines. Right now, it's not showing the earthquake coming up just yet. Going to refresh that, see if it loads up. Unmute me in Discord. Okay, I can do that. Muted by me. And now...
Whenever Wes is on.
Unmuted.
Yeah.
There we go. Greetings, Jess. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
for when we're across both. Yeah. Yeah, no, that earthquake, though. Yeah, the river ran backwards. Mississippi ran backwards. And actually, we're past due for it happening again. Because if you look at I seen a thing on History Channel years ago. We've been past due for quite a while. When you look at the geological, like, going through like the layers of the bedrock earth, there's signs, from the idea of like the, earth being turned up from that. There's signs of it happening over like over 100 years.
Interesting. All right, stand by, folks. I'm going to pull up the...
Which means a lot of St. Louis would be wrecked.
Yes, very much so. All right, I'm going to pull up the recent earthquakes because the number just came in. There was 2 earthquakes back to back, and they were in relatively the same area. Very interesting. So a 3.4 followed by a 4.1. Let's see here. Alaska readouts. Mountain. I misspelled that. We'll find out. Redoubt Mountain. Okay. Actually, I did get that correct. Okay, Redoubt Mountain. Let's pull up the map.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that one city that the USGS says for that.
Okay, let's see here. Google Earth. This will be easier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right
The other
near
one.
me. So we want Mount Redoubt. Okay, interesting. So Mount Redoubt is a volcano, and so that's actually kind of concerning that there was such a big earthquake from there. This is a very strong volcano, and actually it's one of the reasons why I never want to live over in this area, because this is actually within the tsunami zone. And actually, if I remember right, they've mentioned that like Homer's in like a really bad location for that. But for them, it's I don't remember which mountain causes the
Hope
threat to
Alaska would have no hope.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, for those that don't know,
the 4.1 was near Hope, Alaska.
Yep.
3.4 century near Nilnochik?
Nilnochik. Yep. It's a weird sort of name. So this right here, folks, is Hope, Alaska. This takes a long time to get to, but not as long as it used to. That road system to get there. This area is very hard to drive around. Those are some big mountains. And so the road comes down here. It actually goes out here. Yeah, that road system's still relatively new in many ways. And they're expanding the road system around here. But so this was the closest one to me. So I'm up here in Anchorage, greater Anchorage area. And so for me, this is probably the one that I felt. The what was it? The 4.1 probably was not felt. It was probably the aftershock that I felt, but the sharper one probably came from Hope. So the 2018 earthquake came from like smack dab here, and it was very strong. So we were like right next to that when that happened, and it felt like the whole house was hit with a baseball bat. Some people were driving and they barely felt it. I had just woken up and I was like getting ready for the day, and it's like, boy, I woke up late and I was sitting in my bed like, what is that feeling? What is that sound? What I heard was, what is it? The P waves or something like that, where it's coming out and you can actually feel the earthquake coming. Animals can detect it a lot better than humans, but it was like, there's something off. And then suddenly a house started shaking, and then it's like everything just got smashed off to the side. Things just went flying against the wall, from one wall to the other wall, and the whole house just flexed like that. It was quite something. Okay, well, that explains what it was that I just felt. I'm glad it wasn't anything bigger. It's when you get to that 3 to 4 range that you start feeling it, and where you have to start being a little wary, because you never know what will happen after that. All right, so I'm ready.
Like jokes on TV with the people in California going, oh, I never get out of bed for anything greater than a 3, or something like that.
Well, you can check
Like California speed.
Yep, I'm actually claiming it right now. And gonna put that.
So what do you think of the Battle Pass?
Well, I really like the Sonic thing. I am right now. I'm checking out some of the other stuff here. Ooh,
Okay,
got
so you got
rings.
Rixel, the knockoff Minecraft. You got the knockoff COD player, or like general fighting game.
I like this
Okay.
Bastion character, which I think it should be Bastion's like favorite character at this point.
Bastion's wearing it. Then you got the knockoff Street Fighter,
Mhm.
knockoff Link Bastion, knockoff.
I guess they're adding
supposed to be like
more play skins.
Mario Karty. She even has a Mario Kart like thing.
The
Grace is what? Knockoff Lara Croft?
the Molly texture is actually really impressive, that they made a character with that texture and it's not an emote.
Oh, the
Lasers.
arcade. Yeah.
Oh, the liney effect. Well,
Yeah.
it's not really. You can turn
The
it
pixel
off.
effect.
So yeah, it's sort of like the different super effects some of the other ones have, where
Mhm.
like, Midas, as you get more kills, you turn more gold. Or some of the other ones, like Cypher PK skin. There's some more where like the spidery one where he's the shirtless one, like you have it with the super effect on, and he becomes more like that dark purple. It's supposed to be like the demon possession, the Oni possession.
Mm-hmm.
Like takes over with each kill. Like they have those, different
Indeed.
super effects. So not really that hard for them.
Riker mentions with your screen printing, are you still able to use the screen I sent you? And have you been able to make your own? Both. So I was able to actually use yours, and it actually, I found out that if I use a sponge technique, it actually works out really, really good. Because the problem was that because of because of how the cutout was, the sticker that was put over top of it, it was holding onto the paint and causing it to actually bleed. But when you dabbed it with a sponge, it worked out perfectly. And so it would go through in just smaller amounts. And what's more, you can also do some really neat things with blending. So you can actually do several colors together and, blend them together with the sponge. And so that's something that can happen too. I'll have to do show the screen printing setup here soon, because I've been meaning to get that thing back up and running, and I mentioned that the other day, and I spaced on doing that this week, but I have to do it within the next couple of days anyway. But anyway, it's actually a really neat effect to be able to use that sponging technique.
That printer you shared in the Discord was interesting.
I know. I still want that printer.
And not just because he was printing something Taylor Swifty.
Yeah, well, actually, I kind of thought about that. I thought, oh, Jess would probably like that one. But also because you can print on Legos. Like, yes,
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, and then like he said, like because it's with that UV cured. You like you scratched at it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I know that is like really impressive. I love that it can do that.
It made me think of I don't know if you've seen anything because I know you're not really on social media, but the one Australian content creator that does like mainly Fortnite, Loser Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
She got a 3D printer and she's been 3D printing sprites.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
And some of the friends like they tried to do a water sprite as like a water bottle, which didn't work too well.
That's a clever idea though.
They first did 0 point and like the colors for the shards were a little bit off. Only because it was like printed solid. The next one she did hollowed out, so she could put a light in it, and the one was like lit up inside and was more, lit up like the 0 point looks like. As the color was right.
Mm.
And then some were like she like took a sprite but like messed with it. So like the striker sprite, he put like some team jersey on or whatever. I forget what one.
By the way, just have some shield for you.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. I will use this
You need
myself then. Well, it was the seltzer. Spitless mentions that character looks like it's supposed to be Link, but Nintendo wouldn't play nice. That might be what happened there. Probably like, hey, we want this great character, but Nintendo won't allow us to have more than just Sonic.
Nintendo freaking tweeted like a couple days before the season, oh, Fortnite sent us something or something like that. So, we're like, oh, there's going to be something, like they're going to announce something or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 20th, all they did was like, Fortnite season's drop thing. And it's like, wait, what? You had us all excited?
Yeah. That's great. Making emulsion paper and making your own screen is infinitely useful. One of the things I've been wanting to experiment with is actually has to do with like a combination of screen printing and stamping. And I haven't found the reason to do this yet, but I realized this when I was tinkering on that stuff a while back and started thinking about how you could do things that are actually kind of what you normally would do with a normal printer, and actually using the screen print to get a much more kind of old world style. And I've been meaning to do this for like old fashioned playing cards or something like that. I've been experimenting with that for a while, but I can't figure out how to do a good finish on it. And that's one of the problems. The paper just will not hold together.
There's some sound issues on.
Ooh, I'm coming there. So what did the gloves do here? Oh! Ho ho, I like that.
Gloves.
These
Oh, the
what are these? Yeah, the shockwave gloves.
Oh.
They're from the Super season.
I like this. Yeah, I like these a lot. I think I've seen these before.
Oh, the base boost. Yeah, we had that during the superhero season, and then the Sonic sneakers over here.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, here we go. Sonic. That's what we need. Oh, golly, I'll swap out this for right now. Wonderful. If memory serves, Samus from Metroid was supposed to get into Fortnite, but reportedly Nintendo wanted her to only be available on the Switch, but Epic wanted her available on all systems, so the deal fell apart. Why am I not surprised?
I remember.
Don't bring up Samus or Aaron Feeble join the game.
I've not heard from him in a while. Need to reach out to him, see how he's doing.
Yeah, I see him occasion. Well, he talks in stream, Canman streams sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I need to kind of get life updates from, because I realized that I don't really know a whole lot about kind of what's been going on in people's lives. I need to do like, I think I'm going to be doing something I used to do on the occasion for Saturdays, which is just get into the voice chat and just kind of stay there and kind of see what happens. And also just like send messages. That used to be like part of one of my weekend activities, and I let that one slide. Oh, there's somebody in here.
Something funny. I didn't mean to laugh.
I did mark enemies.
You're serious.
I did see that Jay Hailstorm was streaming.
Whoa, golly.
Someone above.
Oh no, oh no. That was close. Yeah, hit him with that flare.
There's stuff here. Yeah, I find that interesting that they've done the thing where you can have certain things have a chance to come out of a chest.
Mm-hmm. Based upon what you get with in the loot box area.
But you buy with the Sprite and you can do the thing. Yeah.
That's
Let
a
them
clever idea.
sort of unvault stuff without unvault it.
That's nice to hear, says Riker.
Do you
Hopefully
want
Jay
to
Hailstorm
use
is
that
doing
to
well.
yourself and I go fight?
That sounds good.
Oh.
Help out the Bastion.
Oh, nope. Be probably there for me to grab the card and let's run. Nope.
Well,
Run once you reboot yourself. I got his card.
I don't think he's going to let me do that.
You're the only one right there, right there.
They've come back towards me. Oh, there we go.
Failed to join session. Uh-oh. Well, gonna head on back to the lobby, see what happens there. You know, one of the during the I will say one thing about of the people that I still have in my follower list that I actually actively keep from back from the YouTuber days. Almost every one of them has been kept, save the people at the top. But Hailstorm is one of those people that I've always wanted him to start to find success. He was actually one of the very first people among that group to reach out, and he was actually one of the few people that actually reached out after the part happened. Of course, the person that did the most was Erudai, and I still have a whole lot of interactions with Erudai. But Hailstorm was the second person on that list. I need to stop by one of his streams one day. Maybe I'll do that this weekend as well. My weekend's starting to get pretty full. Something else I got to see this weekend is I don't know if you saw it, Jess.
What?
Maybe you did. I can't remember. But there's a certain squirrel that is up here in Alaska right now, and it's from that Squirrel Stream opening that animated with the squirrel on the jet ski or on the water skis. So that that little critter is actually up here in Alaska right now at the state fair. So I told Dad, man, I'm gonna have to get a photo and send it to him.
If you don't, I'll probably say something.
Yep. No, he said I need to do a live reporting from there, but I don't have a good enough signal to be able to pull that one off. So I'll just film a little piece of it and use it on a scroll stream.
Did you use the lobby hacks?
No, I've not used that here.
Because some give you sprites.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, right here. Loot hacks. We're gonna go with the gloves. Not enough.
Oh,
Oh, phooey.
no, that's not the one I was talking about.
Oh, I will check that when we go back in there.
I was talking about when you're in the main lobby, that one that says admin panel, where you put in the codes and
Oh, that one. Okay.
get the. There's XP, there's sprite dust, there's sprites themselves.
Yep. Hailstorm was the only fella I was actively rooting against. I wasn't actively rooting against. Everyone else from that time was dull. Indeed. All right, Ryan, having some static. Stand by just a second, folks. I know how to fix this at this point. All right, hope. Nope, that didn't fix it. Stand by. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, it seems like the static has been solved. What happened to the mic? Well, you can still hear it a little bit in the background. I think there's a little too much electricity, and I haven't figured out how to deal with that. There's probably a reason why this thing was on sale. We'll just put it that way. So yeah, Hailstorm was one of the people you were not actively rooting against. Well, I can tell you one of the things that one of the things that I have found fascinating is that there's a lot of things he was actively like trying to do to follow the rules and really lean into helping out the team. And a lot of the stuff wasn't really valued the way that it should have been. And that's something I kind of mentioned to leadership. I was like, this is not... I'm having static again. This is not something that we should be doing. We should be like, this guy needs some help, some extra support. And of course, those people from the time were not so fond of that idea. Okay, stand by. Stupid little thing. All right, let's figure something else out. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, I just took the cable and I flipped it over, and that seems to have solved some of it. I ordered a mouse. The website said it's an XYZ city branch, and I live at ABC City. Now they are texting mouses out for delivery. No! What have you done? You don't run over Jess. There we go. Ooh, can you play Pac-Man here? No, you can't. That's unfortunate. Missed opportunity.
That asset is from Pac-Man, but where you are playing Pac-Man.
Well, I guess that there's some truth there.
Shadow.
Oh.
Yeah, I picked that guy up earlier. Some pretty good stuff here.
With Shadow, with any
I'm a Mega
weapons
Buster.
Ooh, wonderful.
that are empty in your inventory, he reloads them.
Oh, good to know. I'm going to try and max out this Jonesy character and try and start maxing these guys out earlier rather than later like I have been doing.
There's a crown sprite, but the only way you can level him up is by getting victory royales.
What a terrifying car.
Forward. It's a fun car.
I still stand by. I think it's a terrifying car.
They brought this
Speaking
back.
of Godzilla, right now McDonald's is having a collaboration with McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
X,
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty Godzilla.
A Hello Kitty Godzilla.
Yeah, she's in a little Godzilla suit. They actually had I saw yesterday thing showing they advertising it in Chicago, a big blow up of her and that on the sign at that side of an M or the M sign. Did you find a fight?
I did indeed. I'm testing out the Mega Man Blaster, and this is a pretty good weapon. Oh, anonymous.
Slide with it.
This thing's strong.
Hopefully it doesn't get nerfed, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, get clobbered by Megasonic. Oh, there he is.
Found a Tetris thingy if one of you wants it.
I'm good.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to nerf this thing. This is way too powerful.
I think they've already nerfed it a little.
They what? Already?
I think it used to have more power when it first.
Well, obviously
like
they
more
failed.
life when it.
Well, I can definitely say the Sonic mode likes to bounce back a little bit too much. I would have expected it to, fly forward when you do the supercharge.
I think that's just because it's an attack instead of a charge in the air.
Ah, okay. What? I'm not supposed to use it as a mobility item?
Well, it's a mobility item that has an attack, and the attack is meant for battles or starting off a fight.
Console is offline.
Better
Ugh.
to
There goes my
better
free
to either hit
advertising.
and run or switch to a weapon after hitting them.
I'm gonna find myself another Mega Man item.
Oh yeah, it runs on a limited ammo.
There's a fishing rod. Oh, there we go. Hiding on the island. So one of the things I have to do tomorrow is, so the website got bugged out. I don't know how, and it came back online by itself, and I'm not sure why. It's still buggy, but it's a weird thing, and I'm not looking forward to having to deal with that because that means there could be a bigger problem that's going on. So I'll have to see if I'm able to fix it tomorrow. But either way, I have to try and fix it this weekend, just in case there's something bigger going on. Just get it resolved. So I was trying to use Silverado to get the music set up for tonight, and it actually started working again. Last night I was unable to do that, and I had to go back and do it in a old-fashioned way. is that? Okay, what are the white characters on the map?
I think it's just enemies trying to fight us, or there are other people. I think there are other players.
What do you mean white character?
So I see white characters on the map right now.
Like the big map? Oh, the white circle? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Well, that didn't go so well.
Uh-oh.
Oof. I'm still getting... I think I need to stop using the minigun.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is not good. At least for my
It's what you guys
strategies.
I wandered off to extract.
That is for
It's
the best, because now we can
medium range.
have a comeback story.
It's definitely better for suppressing fire.
Yeah, I kind of think that probably the shotgun's better overall. I had the opportunity to swap out, and I chose not to, and I kind of regret that.
As long as we're learning.
Exactly.
Oh, you went to investigate what those circles were?
Yeah, I went to investigate the circles, and there was somebody there.
I think the circles were the somebody.
Ah,
Gucci code.
by the way,
So
folks,
maybe
if
they're
you're
the-
on one of the platforms that you have the ability to do a like and dislike, would you consider doing that? That'd be much appreciated. Ooh, pineapple pokey.
Oh, you're far. Yeah, bye-bye.
There's some Sonic boots up there if you need it. Well, there should be. Unless they took
Unless
it.
they took them.
Well, it looks like they took them. That's a shame. Where are you going? You're going back into the storm.
Go down the hill.
Just likes the rain. Might as well use the slurp truck. Yep. Nice. Well, while you do that, I'm getting more water. Be right back.
Well, I'm gonna reboot you in this because I won't reboot you up the vein right here at the edge of the storm.
No. Reboot as you need.
That's not why. That's not why. There's a Tetris.
Okay, it looks like the audio's back, and now I got to go in and help save the day. I'm not gonna win this. Tails, you failed me. Boy, I'm having a lot of errors. My mic has been cutting out. The game's been glitching. It's unfortunate. I wonder if it was the earthquake. Okay, I can't blame that one on the earthquake. There's something else that's going on. That was unfortunate. I like this cover screen of Sonic and Tails and everyone chasing after him. That's a good one. All right, let's. I don't have that level yet. Level up 1 to claim item. Okay. Equip. Anyway, thanks for the heads up about the audio. That would take me a moment to realize what was going on. So there is something definitely wrong going on with the old computer. I don't really know what the solution is yet. I've been thinking about migrating everything, the whole setup, to the new machine. Well, I have to do that eventually because this old machine is going to get upgraded to Linux. And it's going to be unreliable for streams, at least for the foreseeable future. So I may have to do that shift in about probably 2-3 weeks. Oh, golly.
Is that a comment on how the games have been going, Bastion? That you switched to Stormtrooper?
One more time? And I didn't quite catch it.
Is that a comment on how the games have been going? You switched to Stormtrooper?
Dope, yeah.
Just what's the Stormtrooper referring to?
Those are famously bad.
Oh. Oh, I didn't realize there was a pattern. I thought you just really liked the Stormtrooper. I'm gonna have to keep an eye open for that. Where do you want to land?
In the movies, the joke about how they can't hit a target.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a... Hey, that's understandable. All right, go there. So there's something else I kind of want to refer to about earlier. I was mentioning about the streaming experience with Rumble, and there's something I kind of want to refer to in terms of how streaming as a whole has been going. For me, it's been going fine. I've noticed a couple of channels that I follow.
Okay.
Things have been getting pretty tough for them the last few months. And, I'm kind of glad that I didn't have the focus on trying to make money from this, because they're all stressed out because money is tight. And you know what? It's nice when you have a full-time job and you don't have to worry about it. You just do it because, you want to. But for them, some of them actually invested quite a lot of money. It's actually hitting them pretty hard. And it's just kind of like a reminder, like, be very careful about this space, because, you invest the money, you're doing it at a guaranteed loss. I do not know of any other way other than a loss that you're going to really get out of it. You just have to kind of know that. Like, hey, I choose to do this because I want to, not because, I think I'm going to become really famous and whatnot. because that's just not going to happen.
I got extra minis so if you need it.
I got duck.
And there's some barrels over here on the ghost island.
Wait, were you holding
no,
a rubber
like
duck
truck,
there,
too.
Bastion?
Yes, it's a ducky.
Oh, I see what you're referring to. I thought you were referring to something else, and then I suddenly saw it
And it
as you
opens
were
up a
running
little
away.
secret area.
I saw a picture of the duck over here with a power sprayer in his hands. He says, "I'm the danger to the dirt." And I thought, well, because he's a duck and everything's rubber ducks around here, he's probably squeaky clean or something like that.
Not really. He's the
Remember,
one
he's
that's
the drug dealer.
the drug dealer.
Well, that's a
Instead
big
of
problem.
supplying drugs, he was supplying sprites to the enemy.
Say hello to my little friend. Yes, indeed, your little friend. That duck needs to go down, needs to be turned into a tasty duck dinner.
I've never had duck. I should try it one day.
It's actually really good, I will say. It's a lot oilier than other types of birds, and its flavor's not super rich necessarily compared to things like chicken, but it has a much healthier taste to it.
Gotta be cooked right, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that's the one from watching, Food Network that can get messed up. So it tends to have like that. Once I was really covered in fat, so you don't cook with that side right, you mess up the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that a different one? Oh yeah, that stuff. That's why it's such a delicacy. Really, it's more about the fact that it's not easy to cook proper.
Yeah.
Also heard that duck fat is good. It's a good cooking oil. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the restaurants would do duck fat fries and stuff.
More things to try in the future.
A lot of good duck dishes at Chinese restaurants, says Riker. And actually, that's some of my favorite dishes of duck is from Chinese restaurants. So yes, I can definitely concur with that one.
I need to try. We've got a Indian restaurant. I'm debating trying.
We have a Indian restaurant up here. I actually made a commercial for them back when I first got up here and I was working at the TV station. Bombay Deluxe. And when Indians travel up here, they will have all their meals catered to them from that restaurant. For example, because it's religious and cultural limitations that they have, and so they have to have all this food prepared beforehand, and then they will ship it all over the state wherever the Indian tour bus goes. And let's just say they probably make a lot of money doing that sort of stuff.
Well, if you're the only restaurant around that can do that,
Yep.
or they can't get rich from it.
Yep.
Or make a decent living from it.
I will say though, I'm not a fan of Indian food. I like a lot of Asian food, but there's some things that just do not set well with me. Indian food is actually on that list. Thai food is more difficult for me to stomach than Indian, which is maybe a little bizarre. I can have Vietnamese, but Thai, I think it's because they use so many peanuts. Yes, the spices are definitely a problem. And curry. So Indian, I cannot deal with the curry. That's my main bane of that stuff.
I've never tried any of them, so I wouldn't know.
There was a dish of lamb that they brought out So I had a friend that I was doing video production with back at school, and he loved Indian food. And he took us out to an Indian restaurant, one of his favorites, and he's like, the lamb here is the best. And they bring out these very small ribs with one little piece of meat attached to it, and that was a lamb. It was so small, and I looked at the other guys afterwards saying, I'm going to Subway after this. Anybody else want to join me? They were like, yep. I was like, nothing. But he just ate the curry.
Treats.
And he had a horrible stench about him. I will say that is that this guy was an American, but he loved Indian food so much that the curry just like messed with his system, and he had to take many showers a day because of that. He said it was like genetic.
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
I'm at the
People in that
bottom.
vault.
Oh, there's a vault. I was just going at the bottom of the tube thingy because I had a thing about their quest thingy. So I'm like, oh, what's down here?
We got one.
The other. So that one. Harley Quinn.
Where'd he go? Whoa. Darn, I was afraid he was going around. Didn't turn out so well. Oof.
Well, from what I've heard from Indian food, is another thing is be careful with who's making the food, because sometimes the hygiene isn't to standards.
Yes, and actually up here in Alaska, the Bombay Deluxe places had a pretty bad reputation for some folks. So,
I
yes.
didn't mean to laugh at that. It just made me think of the comedian Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. Talking about when he went to do the thing in India, and they're like, don't eat the food. Be careful eating the food, especially from the street vendors. Don't drink the water. But he's like, it's not so good. I think I only say mornings you get for going to Mexico. And then they have a lot of things that come in about like spicy food and like other stuff, and it's just funny. The funny bit. They said the Indians do the head side to side while they're talking. Only while the mouth's moving. I find it interesting. And the way they drive.
Riker mentions
cars across.
Yep. Riker mentions Peking, which he knows how to pronounce it. Stand by, Mike's causing problems again. So I did study Chinese, and that was actually kind of interesting. We had to learn how to pronounce pinyin, and it was very difficult. Like, of languages I've had to struggle with, Chinese was by far the most difficult in terms of pronunciation. I could not get the tones figured out for anything, and I was learning the easier version, which was Mandarin. Cantonese has like 11 tones, and oh great, banana man.
I love you, Rose. You gotta check the lobby, huh?
Yeah. So Peking is the dish I was thinking about. Really crispy. That is indeed some pretty good stuff. I really liked Indian bread that they have. Naan bread, I think it is. Yes, naan bread is top notch.
Oh yeah.
I really, really like it. The spices that they put on it is fantastic.
Or I think it has a different name, but it's like naan. But they have the big clay pots, and they slap it on the side of the inside of it.
Yeah,
like
that's naan.
Oh, is that something? I thought maybe one had like different name.
Yeah, no. When they slap it on the inside, which is primarily how they cook their bread over there, which is actually really genius when you think about it. But imagine trying to do that, you might fall in. But it is very efficient for cooking bread. I will say that. A lot of A lot of nations actually
Well,
use that as their
flatbread.
main strategy. Let's go over here. I like the desert area over here. If you eat too much of one food, that it alters your body chemistry. It makes you sweat and smell funny. Then you probably have a problem. Yes, and that guy, you could tell when he had entered the area. It was so overpowering. It made your eyes water. And he had no... Well, I think he chose not to believe that it was the food that he was eating. But yeah, there's some folks up here in Alaska, in the local area, who are from that part of the world, and you can smell when they are in the vicinity, which I know is not necessarily the nicest thing to say, but well, you know, if you're going to be doing that, going around the area, and that can become quite the problem if you're not going to be kind of self-aware.
I got minis and 50.
Wonderful. Somebody's here. Oh, hello, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Get clobbered. Spicy bread. Bread isn't supposed to be spicy, says West. Hey.
Oh, look what fashion mark for you, Jeff.
Oh, wonderful. Why, thank you. Spicy bread is wonderful, West. I mean,
Sebastian,
especially garlic
Northfield.
bread. But no, non-bread is, yeah, I really like it. And it's usually like oregano sort of addition that I really like on bread as well. I guess if you smell funny, then you're the last person to know, since you smell yourself all the time. I wonder if my sweat smells of coffee and pizza. I don't know, but yeah, you never know. You have to have someone give you a smell test. Just go up to random people.
I think I know why
Can
you
you
like
tell
this
me what I
area,
smell
Jeff.
like?
Because the view probably reminds you of home.
What was that, Jess?
The view. I just came up at this top of the tower. I'm like, why is it saying be like a viewfinder? And I look like, oh, look at it. Like, oh, this probably what Jeff likes. He looks out and it reminds him of Alaska. Yeah, look
indeed.
over that way.
Yes, now over there, that does look very familiar. Yep, you got a chance to see the white mountains in the distance, which, by the way, there's actually a mountain range that kind of looks like that, where it's got the green trees in front and there's a white mountain behind it.
Like
Ran
about
away
last
from the
time.
shoes. You didn't like my dance.
Oh, I did do what I thought I did.
You know, come on.
I don't think you do that with your teammates.
Oh, well, you're lucky. Ugh. Ooh, the cars are back.
I found it.
Very nice. Thank you.
That it was on that thing in the middle. I'm like, wait, that looks like a whiplash car. I destroyed the thing, and it fell down. So you could probably land on it and take off in the car.
All right.
I got set to NASCAR right now.
I like this area over here. It's a good one.
Looks like it's got like a strong engine sound.
Oof. Well, that was not very effective. Oh, someone's here.
That's kind of fun.
Yep, he's down below. There we go. Give me your rings. How very nice of him to give me. Oh, I want. Rings gone. Oh, there we go. More rings. Perfect. I always like the Sonic rings. They're a pretty neat idea. Oh, come on. There's nothing behind the waterfall. Like usual. This game's missing a great opportunity.
Yeah, I guess that's with any waterfall. Gotta keep people on their toes, though, so maybe that's why.
Ew, look at that. A gigantic fish.
No Sprite.
Have a Sprite. I
Ooh,
need to get out of
ooh,
here.
go fishing hole.
I'll swap it out for that guy. All right, I need to get this guy
Oh,
out
crap.
of here. Where, oh, where? Let's see here. I need to get to that spot.
Oh, hamster. All right, I've knocked 2. Where's number 3? That's it.
Stonefire roasted
Thank you.
garlic, if you're interested. Wait, there's some really good flatbread at some stores that are garlic. They make for really good flatbread pizza. Stonefire roasted garlic. Ooh, that
Yeah, we sell that
sounds
at my
good.
Walmart.
That sounds really good. Oh golly, what was the name of the restaurant over on the East Coast? Bartucci's. Man,
That sounds Italian.
I love Bartucci's. It is very close to European food, like in terms of like authenticity. Good Italian food. They had
Why are
really
you
good
not
bread,
letting me fish?
good pizzas, good pasta, good all around. Actually, better get this guy out here too. Just
There we
because
go, did it
I'm
right.
Leveling him up.
Ooh.
That's a restaurant I wish I
Hey.
could bring up here to Alaska. And you
Not
know, I've been to the.
Tortilla?
I was on the East Coast last July, and I was down the street from Bartucci's, basically, and I knew where it was. And I
Okay.
thought, golly, it would be great to get a chance to go over there, but work didn't have that budgeted into the time
Enemies.
to make it that far, and so I couldn't make that trip.
I got a gold tactical shotgun over here if someone wants one. I fished out 2.
I got a pretty good shotgun, so I'm in the
I just
clear
took
for
down
that.
Monday.
Oh,
You should be fine.
I don't think you checked the dead bodies well.
Oh, got to come back then.
Because I found some pop Sonic sneakers.
Sonic sneakers. Oh, I already have Sonic sneakers.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I would totally get some more, but you know, you can only have one pair of feet. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're the same guy that I have. Oh wait, but I put him into the. All right, yeah. So I'll take you with me. Okay, much better.
No, let me up, you stupid.
So how many rings can you get for your shield?
I think it's unlimited, but there isn't. You're not gonna
No,
stay here
no.
all that long,
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
and by the time you get shot and lose all the rings, you're just back to normal, vanilla health and shield.
Darn it. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
That was my fault. I chose the wrong weapon
I'm
for that
glitched.
one. Glitched. Well, that's a problem.
Oh, let's see if
Oh.
this thing might.
Yeah.
Nope, that didn't do anything to help. Yeah, I can't even shoot.
Well, while they are going about their adventures, I need to reminisce a little bit more about Bartucci's. So, I got back from Europe back in around like 2005 or something like that. And
Gonna get this card.
I was missing the Italian food. Well, it was actually Italian-German food because Germans have a slightly different makeup for their dinners than what true Italians are doing. One thing is that they don't have Chef Boyardee in their restaurants.
Oh crap! I'm the only one alive. Well, we're screwed because I'm completely glitched.
I managed to get away.
Can you see my movement?
So you can't move
You see
forward.
how my character's shaking?
That has happened to me before in the past. You have to try and like
I think it's me trying to jump off the grind rail.
use the
That's fine if I went
shockwave.
onto that stupid rail and I started to jump off.
Use the shockwave on yourself. That might help out.
It won't because I can't
Can you throw it?
deploy. No.
Oh.
Like I tried playing. Like I can't use the Sonic things. It won't let me activate anything.
Well, we're in trouble.
And I can't.
At least Tails is going to help you.
Well, the only way I can slightly control my movement.
Well,
No.
this is going to be quite the adventure here. Oh, Fortnite, you need to get your code fixed. And you have a team of people and a team of testers. Golly.
See, look.
Yeah, it doesn't work on that. Well, we'll have to see if you're able to actually even do the reboot.
Oh, I can kind of sprint.
Hey, things are getting better. But so, well, I got back from Europe, and I'm missing the German food and the Italian food. And we go over to this place that my parents told me about, that we had been to back when I was a little kid. And one of the things that they do is for kids, they will give you this dough to just kind of play with. It's like Play-Doh, but it's legit dough from the kitchen. And it was actually
Dead dough.
yeah.
Probably.
And it was
Oh, I've been shot, but you guys are rebooted.
thank you.
I'm gonna run.
It's
So
incredibly
you guys have a chance to get
memorable as
stuff before you
Here.
have to try and get me.
indeed. But I did have a wonderful experience with that. I'll save the story for later.
They're all up there, so be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't help. Did I just second myself get Bastion? You run into safety?
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Okay, I got Bastion's
further-
card.
messed that one up.
Gonna head for the reboot that's near you
Yep.
and reboot him. So I
Getting
don't
some
get taken
shield
out
just
on the
in
way.
case they shoot me
'cause
when
I
I'm
have
in the
been being
process.
shot at.
Okay. Reboot van. There we go. All right, Bastion, come back to the land of the living. Whoa, that's somebody.
Run!
Oh, he's weak.
Okay, you'll let me search. Wait, will it let me? Oh, it won't let me purple extract either. Oh. Man, and this one's almost mastered. I might end up losing it. Alright, I'm heading for a circle.
That's a good idea.
Oh, shoot!
I'm knocked. I'm dead. You want to pick up
We're
my
coming
tail
for
so
ya.
you've almost fully mastered.
Hopefully this
That might be
allows you
useful
to
to you.
kind of de-glitch if there's if it was causing any
If you
more
reboot
problems.
me,
Yep.
see my tail's running away. And I had the
Wait a minute.
purple 8-bit.
Whoa. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, that was close.
I had 3 mech.
Okay, I need to drink this because the storm's going to be upon me here. And then we'll get you back up.
It's at moved up to 5. I don't know if you can.
We're going to get you up.
Well, then you can stop mid reboot and not lose it. That would help.
No!
Yeah, there's people, Bastion. Might just leave me dead. Might just leave me dead. The Jeff's almost dead because of the storm.
That's fine. I deserve it.
Bastion V2.
No!
If I hadn't glitched,
But that's how this game goes, though.
we
you know?
could have made it 1. But
Something
it's
has
also
to-
been how he lasted so long.
Something has to break in this game every time they have something new. So, yeah, it's just par for the course. I do wonder, though, when they're doing updates. So they're supposed to have like a pattern of when they are pushing out an update. They have to have so many people test it before they can, release it. When you're making your own thing, you are the only person doing that. And so that means that problems can happen, glitches can happen a lot easier. When you got a full team of people, though, that's a very deliberate
Well, they
decision.
had some Fortnite creators got early access.
The early access.
They
really
got
makes
to
it a little
go
curious.
and play on the servers before the release. So when release happened, they already have videos edited showing gameplay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Which channel did you put those hacks in again?
I was one of the games if it was the one I did.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got gotta go fast. Confidence 10 out of 10. Accuracy is 0 out of 10. Well, that's inspiring. This hack is as real as your chance of winning. Just kidding, mostly. Oh, you don't put in the... Okay, fine. Look at that. Cheat Master Sonic Sprite. Let's try this again now.
Cheat master variants of the sprites make it so that you can just mash any button when you're doing those cheat codes to get the sprites. So you don't have to worry about it.
8-bit blast. Look at that. So sophisticated. Born to Play. By the way, this was actually similar to the first game that I made in JavaScript. Was actually this console concept. Take your heart and get 2 extraction accelerators. That's somehow I don't know if that should be how you the hack that you're supposed to put in for that. Survive the night. Yeah. All right, and now we want to find it chat. And we'll stop right here and do more later on. Perfect. Order. A spicy taco. Nobody wants a spicy taco, especially if it's from, Taco Bell. That could be a bit of a problem. I used to go to Taco Bell all the time. And a couple years ago, I started getting a horrible feeling like when I would go there. And this was back before the, a lot of the health problems kind of became known. And what I noticed was they got rid of the health food option. There was like one burrito, and it actually, I talked to the manager of the local Taco Bell, and he's like, yeah, this is actually, like, all things considered, this is like one of the better food options out there. They wanted to make it where it was like the best type of meat that the store had, that they had a good combination balance of the food, and make sure that it was a good and filling for the price. And so it was actually a really good steak burrito. And then they got rid of it and they replaced it all with the other stuff, which, as we found out, has from RFK, has the same, as he said, chemical composition as sand. At that point, when I heard that, I thought, I don't know if I want to eat there anymore. So that's the day that I stopped going. And thankfully, I've been spared a lot of the illnesses that have come out of Taco Bell in the recent months. And if you guys have suffered from that, there is a lawsuit that is happening against Taco Bell. I don't think they're probably going to do very well when they have to deal with that. I would not allow Taco Bell slander around these parts. We will not allow it. Uh-oh. I just stepped on a sensitive topic. Oh, I'm expecting like suddenly a Mexican mariachi band to appear and a mob waving tacos over their heads. Are you too good to eat sand? It builds characters as a rocker. Well, if I'm going to eat sand, I want to at least be on the beach when I have the sand. But yeah, I used to have Taco Bell all the time when I was growing up, and I definitely noticed the shift in later years, and it's a shame because that was a big part of my childhood. I'm just filling up the map right now, going to some of the main highlights of the area. There's another taco place up here. I don't remember what it's called because I don't go there. I've only been there like once, but everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best place." I want to say it was like Del Taco or something like that. And apparently it's a chain.
Said you didn't like it.
Yeah, it was not very good. I don't even know what was so weird about it. And I love Mexican food, but there's just something about that one. It just didn't set well with me. That being said, there's a really, really good place up here in Alaska called Jalapenos. And that's really good Mexican food. It's actually pretty reasonably priced, all things considered. It is a sit-down restaurant, but it used to be even more expensive than they actually cut back a little bit about it or something like that. It was really good quality food.
I got the place and where's Jeff's name? There's Jeff's name.
Yep.
Two presents.
Oh, why, thank you.
Oh,
Hey there, buddy. What are you doing shooting at us? You maniac. The Bio Dragoon. Or Dragon, or either way. Unfortunately, the quality has declined a lot in the past decade or so. They used to have amazing chicken burritos when they bought them. Like they were far weaker. Their 5-layer burrito still holds up. Indeed. I haven't been there for months and months and months. There was like one time where I went there because I was going to one place outside of work, and I went over, and there was some homeless folks that were causing quite the scene. And so I was like, I'm just going to step over to Taco Bell instead. And thankfully, they didn't have the shenanigans that the other place was dealing with. But that was the last time I've been there, and that's been quite a while. I really like the some of their commercials that were related to the nacho fries. Those were actually really good.
I think they brought them back or are bringing them back.
Thank you. Yeah, that was they were very tactful about it, and but those commercials were second to none.
Their best were the Yo Quiero Taco Bell dog.
Oh yeah. Those were classic. Ooh, the pink dino.
Over. What you
Get
doing?
rid of that dino.
Adventures, friends.
That's right. Sonic speed. I like that.
Ooh, now you
I
can
got
run on
Sonic
water.
Sprite on. Oh! Oh!
Gotta go fast. Time to go run on water.
I'm starting with these yet.
There was a very interesting video where they were trying to see like the logistics of trying to run on water. And they're like, well, if you just go fast enough, you should be able to like theoretically run across water. And one of the problems though is that as you're doing so, while yes, that's true, each time you step on it, it's going to like slow you down. And so they were trying to figure out how you can actually make like a device to do this. And basically it was like you only have a very short amount of time to actually try and pull that off. And then, you know, it's just not going to work. So you can get like a few steps. I think they were able to get like 5 steps, and then they just slowed down too much to where they were unable to do any more.
They left the duck racing.
Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Why are they going backwards?
No, you release them at the bridge, and then you follow them at different checkpoints.
Yeah, you go,
They're like,
duckies.
loot gets dropped, and there's a big drop at where they end. At these blocks.
It's a pretty clever idea.
Right. No, you did this time. You should give stuff. Maybe they broke. Oh, we're going into the storm.
Look at these little fellas. Who's gonna win the race? Right now, it looks
Well,
like it's
more
gonna
to go.
be orange. And they're still going. It's kind of hard to see the colors
I
now.
think it says the lights is the end. I think then something comes out of the cannon.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, look at that. Orange is the winner. Pretty cute. Swap that out. All right, time to get out of this storm.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
probably
we got speed. Oh. Wait a minute. Live in the adventure sprite. But I have you. Oh, okay, that's.
I think
glitch.
it's just more that it's one that you didn't bring in.
Ah, okay.
Ooh,
I don't want you.
one of those speed boost thingies. It played some like arcadey music when I ran over it. Oh, the other one played a different version.
Oh, you for the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe a different one every time you do it.
I remember back when the Sega had their Game Boy competitor. I think it came out first, if I remember right. Full color, and
somebody.
it was pretty good quality, honestly. But man, it just ate through batteries like no tomorrow. And I saw a friend of ours had it, and he was bragging about how he had like the fun console, and so everybody else had the Game Boys, which, you know, it's the people that, you know, can't afford the good stuff. And what he really meant was the people that can't afford all the batteries. Because, man, he ate through batteries so fast. I think it's like during every time he played it, he had to swap out the batteries, which, you know, that's a lot of batteries have to be swapping out.
Hey, Jeff, there's some barrels in here if you want to get up the health that you
Oh, I thank you.
took from storm damage.
I was too busy fighting those people, so I'll come back for that now. Help me
And
out.
there's a shadow sprite in here if you want it.
Oh boy.
Up in, let's see, how many? One, two, 3 chests, 4 chests, and like 3 ammo crates in here.
That cow is has a pretty disturbed look on its face. Shopping cart racing. Oh golly.
Oh yeah, Fall Guys.
Why do I keep
Hey,
hearing-
Fall Guys. Man, that's a fun game. I still like that game. Ooh. Fire pit.
Oh.
It doesn't help out your sprites anymore, does it?
No, it was part of an event.
Ah, okay.
Double XP.
That whole last week thing. Trying to help you level up faster.
What a weird device on the horizon. I wish the camera would pull back a little bit when you're running, so you can see a little bit better. Hey, it's Eggman. Give me your loser item.
There's a cheat code here.
This time I can fight you without having the earthquake, you know, to distract me. Whoa!
Push back. Ooh.
Nice.
What's
Level
over
up
here?
token. What does this do?
Oh, the Guardian.
Ooh,
Oh, there we go. The one-shot
that's fun.
pistol.
Okay, I heard it's about.
So this thing's one shots, but I shot somebody earlier and it didn't.
Might have been glitched, but it is. supposed to be
Headshot,
one-shot,
maybe?
right?
Or is it one shot headshot?
Maybe it's a
But there's only
headshot.
7 bullets. Oh,
Well, I guess I need to go find somebody and experiment.
I see. Well, I hear somebody.
I got us a ride.
I am the ride. Because I'm a hedgehog. Which, by the way, for those that didn't know, hedgehogs actually run a lot. I was dumbfounded to learn that, like, the average hedgehog runs like 15 miles or something like that a night. And so if you don't put in like a little spinning wheel, like their health will like deteriorate. So it's fascinating. Greetings, the Dane, who says, "Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. It's a jungle out there.
Someone
Maybe
just
some old
landed
ladies
on
with a
me.
stick. Oh, that's a problem. You're not supposed to beat the old ladies with a
Oh, they're
stick.
stealing the bus.
No, come back. Whoa. I'm not doing so well. I need to heal up a little bit before moving on. Oh, no. I needed to go fast, and I just stayed there.
Who did? Oh,
Well, I didn't get a chance to use my pistol. Well, extra life activating. That's right. I get the level up. I'm back.
Ah,
I saw the guy that's chasing you.
no.
I think we just need to
I
regroup
see.
somewhere else.
Yeah. She parked over the line. A criminal. How dare she?
We just start heading for the circle.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, thank you, Bob. But we got
Coming
run.
over to group up with you guys. Somebody's behind you.
Oh, they took out my bot.
All right, keep moving.
Oh, whoa. That was.
Stop running. There we go. All right, there's somebody there. Yeah, it's not an instant kill. It's
Oh.
120.
I'm gonna
125.
stop.
Oh no, not you, Bastion. Oh, come on.
Did I try and get past this car?
I'm gonna get for. I'm gonna go for it. Not too bad. Last. You're on your own, Jess. Storm's at 5 damage. You gotta get out of there. Yep, get on out of there. Nice. There's one on the far side. I'll have a very narrow window to try and do it. Oh, there's someone up ahead. Might want to get on the back. Oh, never mind. Nicely done. What? Oh,
Well, you guys are
You
back
did it.
at least.
nicely. Oh,
Okay, it was a
replaced
little
third.
rebooting. That's weird. You were being rebooted. You guys were like coming down. That's weird that
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
it didn't let that count.
We'll say that was a glitch, which is actually very real possibility there. Who's the best live action Spider-Man to you guys? You know, without a doubt, it's Toby. Mm-hmm. No, the actually Tobey Maguire was without a doubt my favorite of the Spider-Men that have been out there. I really like the current Spider-Man, but there's something very I should say kind of very natural about the original Spider-Man trilogy. And I actually like Garfield as well. His, I think, had a lot of potential, and I felt like the studio fumbled it. And that's a shame, because I think that if they just took a little bit extra time to plan, I think they could have had a real winner of a story. But it didn't happen, which is indeed unfortunate. What about you guys? What would you say is your favorite live-action Spider-Man?
I
I'd
don't
say
know.
Toby as well.
Toby just is, he feels like he's the most honorable of the Spider-Men. And maybe that's why I like him so much. What about you,
The
Jess?
second movie was struggling a lot financially.
Yes.
And with his relationship.
Yes, indeed. What about you, Jess?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I don't think I watched any of actually Garfield. I was kind of about new movies at that time. I'm like, why are they redoing the Spider-Man?
So I got a funny story about that one, but I'll let you finish your thought first.
Yeah, Toby's pretty good. But like I've seen like people saying online like Holland had like, and you've heard like Toby and Andrew was like they said like, you know, Tom Holland's like really embodied the character in a way like and maybe because he was so young, you know. Actually believed was a high schooler. Toby like just barely was believable in the first one. You know, like supposed to be like, oh, these ones are like, you know, because they had like the different storylines that would really, you know.
So the Dane just corrected us. He says, "You're wrong. It's actually Peter Parker. He's the best Spider-Man." A bit of a trick there. Clever. So when I was, so I did not have any interest in seeing the Spider-Man reboot with Garfield. I thought kind of like you, Jess. I was like, why are they rebooting this? I didn't realize that there was actually a contract reason as to why they were doing that. And so I just thought, I'm not interested in seeing this. Well, around that time, Godzilla came out. And I went to a military-based theater to see Godzilla with some friends. And I was like, I really don't want to watch Godzilla. I'm not a Godzilla fan. And I really kind of was dragging my feet as we went to that movie. We get in the theater, we sit down, and the commercials start playing. And it's like movies that are coming out soon because it's a military-based theater. And that means that they are kind of a bit not as professional as they could be in making sure everything is like good to go. And so during the commercials, there's an advertisement for Godzilla. And everyone starts snickering. They're like, we're here to watch Godzilla. And here they are advertising for Godzilla. And so everyone just got a good laugh out of that. Small base theater. And so, everyone's like having conversations during that stuff. No problems with it or whatnot. But they're like, okay, well, another commercial comes up for a Marvel film that's going to be that's in the works, and then we see an advertisement that starts for Spider-Man, and then we realize this advertisement's like really long, and it doesn't make any sense to us. And suddenly, up comes the title page, the title screen of Spider-Man. And suddenly everybody realized the person who was in charge of putting in the footage messed up and didn't put in Godzilla, but put in Spider-Man. And so then they put the movie on pause and said, oh, sorry guys, I messed that one up. If you want me to switch it to Godzilla, it will take me like a few minutes to get the footage swapped around, because this was like an actual film camera that he was using. And everybody looked at each other like, actually, I didn't want to watch Godzilla anyway. Spider-Man actually looks like it could be really fun. So everybody starts talking to the audience like, yeah, just let it keep going. And so I looked over at my friends like, no, I want to see Godzilla, and everybody here wants to watch Spider-Man. And I was over there thinking, yes. And so we watched Spider-Man instead, and I actually enjoyed it.
2 purple coat thingies in that 6th place, and they both drop tail sprites.
Oh.
So there's one over there if you want to run around with it.
Okay. The
Purple ping.
purple, yeah, purple ping. Yep, that's right. My bad. Tom has the best suit. Toby has the best movie, and Andrew is the best Spider-Man. I could probably see that. Hey there, Tails. We're going to take you with us. What was that? Is there an NPC around here? That's weird.
I don't think so. There's no marking on the...
Nope. No NPC.
Okay. This
I mean, there's
place
one
with all
further
this
away, but...
pictures, it looks like a nightmare or giant five his playground area. With all the bright colorful blocks like this.
Yep. Ooh, popcorn boat. I need to get myself another popcorn popper. Mine actually broke. I had like one of the old school, just plug it in and let it do its thing. And I used it so much, it actually got filled up with oil and it became a fire hazard. And so I had to throw it away. And now I can't find another one. Like all of them are these junky modern ones that, don't have any sort of longevity to them. And so I don't want to buy another one until I can get another quality one like I had. So I was a little disappointed with that.
Glass bowl that you microwave once? Or just even a glass bowl covered in the microwave, or like the paper lunch bags.
No, it's
like the kids.
No, it's one of those metal bowls with a spinning wire. Yeah, so it's like really old school sort of thing. It was super reliable. I got hundreds of bowls of popcorn out of that thing. And it's really good flavor because I could use olive oil, and that made it so much better. The Dane says, who is your favorite multiverse variation of Spider-Man? Things glitched. Well,
was it the Fish with the hair.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, the stinkfish. So stream glitched, so everything seems to be going right now. But I would have to say the favorite multiverse was that's a tough one. I actually really like the concept of the noir Spider-Man. Now, I don't like what they did with the actual show, but I think that it had the best potential, and I really like that variation. What about yourself, Dane? My favorite version is the Arachnite. If you want to know who Arachnite is, just let me know. Arachnite. That sounds familiar. Maybe I'm misremembering. Arachnite. Earth 616. Oh, I've never heard about this guy before. That's your favorite.
No.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
I can't say that I've even remotely heard about that one. Well, that is quite the parking job there, Jess. By the way,
I was trying to see if I could drive it up. So I could use the thingy and
well, yeah, you know, it's that takes a skill. It takes a skill to park like that.
I'll rescue in a bit for shockwave.
Well, I have to use this, area for the sprites anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna extract my sprite, so I won't have to re-summon him again. I got him part way up on the mastery level.
It is amazing to me how many variations of Spider-Man there have been these days. When I was growing up, there was just one. I only knew of one Spider-Man. I didn't know they were like trying to venture into multiverse sort of stuff. And I find a lot of it clever.
Huh.
But
that's interesting.
It's not a super big fan of suddenly finding out, that all were, different. It made the story a little too complex for me. But I have found some ones that I actually kind of enjoyed. Aha, the enemy's over here. Where's this guy? Oh, there you are. Oh, it's you. You're terrifying. Oof. Yeah, very terrifying. Oof, that did not turn out so well. Arachnite is a combination of Spider-Man and Moon Knight from the alternative universe called Warp World. So, the Dane, what is your favorite way to see these sorts of things? Do you prefer movies? Do you prefer books? Do you prefer games in relation to this stuff? What is your preferred storytelling medium for these? Nicely done. No, not into the water. Smooth. Nicely done. Did they just pop a tire?
Okay, before they blow it up.
Well, there's another one up ahead, so if this one starts having problems, you can be able to, ditch.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that one's variable too. So I can get in out of
the Daughters of Thanos use the Infinity Stones to trap every soul in the multiverse inside of the Soul Stone, but she accidentally fuses characters together and made new characters and a new universe. Interesting. I'd like the movies, comic books, and games to see this type of stuff. One of the mediums I didn't really get, well, I mostly knew a lot of this stuff from movies, but I didn't really I didn't really know too much in terms of what was in comic books. I didn't have any comic stores that I got to go to. I didn't even know those things existed until I was in my teens. Kind of a strange sort of thing when you think about it. And I only had 2 comic books ever. And I didn't even know what they were, so to speak. Uh-oh.
Miku docked me and then took off in the van that was right here.
I don't have a weapon, so this is probably not a good idea. I'm going to pull back.
I got Mick. I'm good.
I'll find myself something to come over and help. Oh, messed that one up. Didn't realize what it was supposed to do there.
I think Bastion got Miku.
Nicely done.
No, stop running. Okay. Please.
When I was getting older, one of the things I started noticing was that video games had the ability to start telling stories really well. Almost as good as films in some ways.
I got splashes.
And it made me wonder, like, what was possible if you went all out on a game. And I realized early on that that wasn't really possible. You could make a story that was good, but trying to tell a really compelling story in a game world was nigh impossible. Yes, you could do it a little bit, but and it was going to be, it was tough. And so, yep.
I got splashes.
Oh, wonderful.
That's my hack thing.
Why, thank you.
Because those are what's very useful to have those, you know?
Indeed. But yeah, it was a fascinating, well, I started being fascinated by some of the games that were out there and thinking there's a lot of potential with those. But then games started taking a turn. And suddenly I realized that, well, it took a lot more effort to really make it work and a lot more chances of things going wrong. You must save them, says Ha. Greetings, Ha. How are you doing? Well, we're seeing all sorts of folks right now. We had Boone earlier. We had Riker. And now we have Ha.
I just almost ran off cliffs.
Someone's up ahead.
Oh, yep.
Oh, wow. That person hurt hard. Dang. Lastly, Arknight. Oh,
I
my
won't
bad.
spawn.
Dang, these people are really
ninja
powerful
dude
right now. Oh, behind you. Get him, Bastion. Samurai Jack. Oof. Another matchmaking error. Boy, that thing sure likes to happen a lot. Well, nicely done, folks. We still got to third place. We're getting to the top area. We're just not able to cross that finish line. Lastly, Arknight is indeed Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, but his suit And garments resemble Moon Knight, and he has 4 different personalities. He was bitten by a mystical spider that saved his life. Most intriguing. Guys, save Jeff, save the stream. No, we failed. Oh no. Good try, guys. The third isn't bad. Indeed, yep. I think when you're having to go up against as many teams as you get in this game, is that, anything that gets you close to the top is actually quite commendable. Unless you're in a lobby full of bots, then, it's pretty embarrassing if you can't get to the top. But it is amazing how often we're able to get within the top few slots. So something else I'll mention about trying to find a medium for some of these stories. I'm actually a big fan of trying to use games for storytelling, but there's a lot of problems with that whole concept. But if you can do it good, I think most stories probably could benefit from having some sort of paired game content, and then you actually treat it as though it's canon. But you don't do it with the main character, you do it with a side character. And I thought about the potential of doing that with something like Star Wars. That, I think, would be a really good story arc to do. Star Wars has suffered a lot, but if you were to do that, I think it has a lot of potential. You can help to course correct the story and not anger the fans too much in the process while you try and get your feedback under you. I like bots because they're easy to kill, says Ha. There's truth in that. Yes, exactly. It makes it a lot easier. Tails stole robot versions of Sonic. Knuckles this might have to be my last round. My setup is glitching hard. This is now the third time the audio is completely cut out, I think, and probably about the 10th time that I've had minor glitches. But anyway, thanks for the heads up there, folks. Golly. So be sure to mention if you can hear again. I'm seeing the little waveform going up and down, showing that it's operational, but
Oh, I guess right.
it could be a glitch that's a little bit deeper. Oh, now it's back. Thanks for the heads up and the intel on that. Much appreciated. The real Sonic Knuckles and couldn't go because it was only a one-way trip for organic life, so that's why robotic versions are in the game, and Tails is stranded there right now. Oh, well. Life of streamer. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Yep, exactly. But this is a new phenomenon. And I think I know what it is. Because I just saw during this last one, I saw a little update notification. I think an update's happening in the background with like the driver. So, ugh. Oh, great. You're that freaky character right now. What a terrifying creature. All right, put that pizza into your chin. Come on, if you're going to eat the pizza, eat it. Here.
Oh, that reminds me, his live event's going to be coming out soon. Where he fights the giant robot.
Yeah, we want to see fighting giant robots.
Oh yeah, oh geez. Getting a new season soon.
So basically, you played a robot Sonic. Well, I guess that makes sense, because could you imagine a real Sonic being able to play the banjo?
Oh, there we go. You got thermalized with this fish.
Oh, thermalizing. Yeah, that's what you need.
Should probably wait to eat it when there's enemies.
That's debatable. I might be hungry before then, and then I can eat myself a nice glowing fish.
There's
which probably is not very healthy because it comes from the deep sea, and deep sea fish like that are usually not so safe to eat.
And on the island on your way, there's a Mega Blaster.
Yeah. By the way, folks, speaking of ocean creatures, there is people are starting to notice that the deep sea may have way more life than we thought. I heard a statistic that said that there could be up to 10 times the amount of creatures or biomass in the ocean, in like the twilight zone and below, and we just couldn't see it because of our cameras. Well, some people started saying that there could be, in theory, because it's hard to tell for certain, there could be millions upon millions, tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of giant squid and colossal squid in the ocean. I don't know about you, but that's pretty darn freaky. I mean, when you think about what those creatures are like, I would prefer that they stay in the deep ocean. But you know what's really interesting? Back in during the one of the last great adventures across the globe, there was the voyage of the Kon-Tiki that took place. It was a scientific journey that took place in which they were trying to follow the historic path of the Polynesians from South America to Polynesia, and things like Easter Island or whatnot. And while they were out at sea, they said that they saw glowing orbs that were in the water. They thought they were eyes, and they were gigantic. They were the size of beach balls or something like that.
Actually got them.
And they couldn't tell what it was because they would pull out their lights and the creatures would disappear. They would go too deep for them to see. And then they would start to come back. And then they, again, could not see them. And so now, with that understanding, that there is the possibility of there being a lot more creatures in the ocean than we had previously thought, suddenly makes one wonder that maybe they were seeing either a type of squid or maybe some other creature that is yet to be discovered. Always taking the time for the banjo. Yep. Hey, you know, you gotta have a nice quality banjo music. I mean, that's basically war music. War music of the hillbillies. Which, by the way, I actually do come from a bit of a hillbilly family line, so I can do that with no with no problem. The next season that comes out on October 1st. So this season is very short. You know, that reminds me of one of the saddest seasons.
1st, I think it says.
I remember one of the saddest seasons that was out there was the Avatar season, because it was over so fast. That was a short season.
I think near full Mega Buster right here. It says it's got 50 some.
Whoa! Ouch!
Ah.
Oh my goodness, that guy hit hard and fast. What weapon did he use?
I don't know, but he took the bus. He stole the vein.
Thanks for
I
help.
got my kids.
Fish.
Here's my kid.
Nicely done.
My kid.
Nobody else in the area.
I accidentally picked that up. Yeah.
So I was trying to grab that.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful. Speaking of the ocean, have you heard the theory that everyone in Bikini Bottom is human? Well, that's an interesting one. No, I can't say that I've heard that one. But then again, I don't know a whole lot about the, the lore of that genre of story. Of that storyline. UTA front, yeah, interesting. Blue alien avatar or airbending avatar? Well, I'm referring to airbending avatar because we had the airbending ability, and that was a lot of fun. It was the saddest thing when that season came to an end.
We didn't have it for a full season either. That was like one of those ones where it's like the special thing tied into the license starts.
Exactly.
That's partway into the season, so you don't get the full.
Wait, we had an Avatar season, says Hot. I don't even remember that. That happened last.
Don't get out, Jeff. That's down below.
Darn it! I chose the wrong weapon. No, survive, Jess. Oh. I remember that bending one. You liked the wind one, absolutely. Yep, it was my. It was like my vehicle across the map everywhere I went. I had to have that air bending. It was so much fun. Man, that's unfortunate. Well, favorite season was the Star Wars season. That is a lot of fun. I will say that. I said human-like, not human. Yes, indeed, human-like. Exactly. Well, folks, we're going to bring this stream to an end because I'm having more glitches that are happening and it makes me wonder, maybe there's something bigger going on. But I also realized that it is getting pretty late. And so I am going to have to bring this to a close. Much appreciated, everyone, for coming by. Thanks, Jess and Bastion, for participating. Mm-hmm. It was good fun getting the new season there, and hopefully can get familiar with it and find the gimmick that I can lean into and exploit, and then basically make the hardcore players beg Epic to get rid of said item.
Good night.
Good night, Bastion. But anyway, so to those out there, thanks for coming by. Give a like or a dislike as you see fit. During streams like this stuff is, of course, mostly just conversations that take place around a game. So, tomorrow we'll be doing some more of this. We'll also be doing some more animation. And I don't know when we'll get started because I'll be coming probably straight from the Dadman stream, assuming he's still doing it tomorrow. But that's going to happen tomorrow at 9 East Coast time over on Dadman Walking 55. And then we will try and do a game stream later on along with animation. But until next time, folks, have a very pleasant evening and morning wherever you are. And just a reminder, regardless of what happens in this life, despite what the encounters are in the struggles of our daily grind, be civil to one another and share that civility with somebody this weekend. And we will see you next time.